Hey YouTube, what's going on? Well, got a quick video for you today, and I want to talk about the PlayStation 4. It's no longer a rumor. It has been announced, actually a little while ago, I just never got to it, but it's been announced that there will be a PlayStation 4. Release date has not been exact yet as far as I know, but I think what they're thinking is about towards the end of 2013, like November, December is when they think it's going to launch. First off, I understand the need to upgrade consoles and go to the next gen, but I think Sony is going to have a hell of a time trying to sell this PlayStation 4 for a variety of reasons. But now, at first, it's not going to seem like that, because anytime there's a new system that comes out, it'll be the same thing. People will camp out at Best Buy or Walmart to get the first PS4. Some nut will spend 20 grand on it on eBay, like I heard one guy did when the PS3 first came out. It'll be something like that, but after a period of time, it's going to, here's the thing. If history repeats itself, new consoles, when they come out, have some issues. Actually, there's the ones today still do have some issues, but especially when they get released. I think if anybody is going to buy a PlayStation 4, because I do not see Sony stopping making PS3 games anytime soon, if they ever do. I do not see it happening, because look how long they made PlayStation 2 games. I mean, I think it was up till this year, at the end of last year or something, they quit making PS2 games, and the PS2's been out for what, since 2000. So I think that Sony is going to have a hell of a time selling this, because let's be honest, most people I know, I mean, like guys like me, I've been on a PlayStation 2 until this year, and the PS3's been out since what, '07? So my deal was, okay, there's an endless library of games on the PlayStation 2. I mean, there was apps, especially if you count the PS1 games, it seems like you could spend years buying PS2, PS1 games, and you still couldn't get through it. So in my opinion, I was like, okay, besides graphics, what's the advantage to a PS3? I mean, what really is, besides graphics? Now, I know there's more sophisticated, you can get online, you can buy, I mean, if I wanted to get on a computer, I would get on a computer. I wouldn't get on a PS3 and go on the internet. That's just me. Some people don't do that. I got no disrespect to the people that do that. That's just not me. I like playing single player. I don't like doing online, because especially after I hear how people can hack your system and stuff. With all the computer geeks out there today, I just don't even want to take a chance at it. So, anyways, long story short, the PS4 is going to sell at first because it's new. I mean, there's no doubt. When it launches, it's going to be a big hit. People are going to spend crazy amount of dollars for it. I mean, but that'll last for about a month or two. And then after that, they may realize, okay, well, it may have some problems. Now, if it doesn't have problems, that'll be great. But I just don't see the need in buying. I mean, the average person's going to look up and say, okay, I don't see, what's the advantage of buying a PlayStation 4? What's the advantage? I mean, the way it looks, the graphics almost can't get any better on some games. I mean, I'm sure they can, but, it just seems like I'm not a graphics type of guy anyway. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I still play the Nintendo 64, so if I cared about graphics, I wouldn't play that. I don't see, the only way I would see is if they stop making the PS3 games altogether. Like I said, but I don't see Sony doing that anytime soon, because I think even Sony knows that, hey, it took us forever to get people to convert over to the PS3. Now we're releasing the PS4. I mean, if I was working for Sony, I would say, okay, we're going to have a difficult time doing this. We need to offer some deals. We need to give people a reason why they should buy a PlayStation 4 rather than just sticking to a PS3 or even a PS2. I still know people that still haven't gotten a PS3 yet, and it's been out since, like I said, since '07 or something. So, like I said, I understand Sony. I haven't seen the new controller yet. It's a little different from what people tell me. I don't know. I really haven't seen it. I'm just going off basic information I see on the internet. I don't see the need to get a PS4 right now. I really don't. I mean, if you're the average person, I mean, what's the reasoning for it? Besides, it's just a different name and maybe a newer game. I mean, like I said, as long as they keep making games for the PS3, I don't see what the reason is for it. I mean, like I said, unless they stop doing it all together, which I do not see that happening. That'd be really stupid, honestly. But anyways, like I said, guys, tell me what you think about it. The PlayStation 4 Have not seen the console design, have not seen the controller design. I think I may have seen some like teaser trailers of what it may look like, but no, I've never had actually concrete evidence of what it actually looks like. I don't think it will look much different. I sure hope not, because the PS2 and the PS3 controllers are like classic. I mean, that's, especially if you grew up with it. Now, if you grew up with the Xbox, you're going to say it's an Xbox, but whatever. So tell me what you think. The PS4 is set to release sometime in the winter of 2013, towards the end of 13, whenever it's going to be. Like I said, the release date has not been announced to my knowledge. And tell me what you think, and tell me what you think. I mean, I just don't see, like I said, I don't see, and you know Sony's going to charge an astronomical amount of money for this PS4. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a $700-800 system easily, and people will actually be crazy enough to buy that. I just don't see the reason for it. I always wait for a couple years after a system gets released, you know, because I've had some bad experiences with systems when they first come out, how they can, you know, have problems, and then you're stuck with them, and then they have a limited warranty, and then you can never get them back. And if you are lucky enough to get them back, it takes forever to get them back to you from the company, and then most of the time they don't fix the problem anyway, you know. So like I said, guys, if you are considering getting it, I would definitely wait a year after it's released, because like I said, if history repeats itself, there's bound to be some problems, I'm sure. So tell me what you think, and I'll get to you guys soon.